Hello, my name is Dan King, and in this short tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up a basic SwiftRiver river. And just to let you know, today is August 10th, 2012, and the SwiftRiver is in beta, so if it's a long time after August 10th, 2012, this may not be applicable, but if you're near enough to that, continue following along. If you don't have access to the SwiftRiver beta, you'll need to come to this website here, swiftly.org/beta. If you just go to swiftly.org, it'll automatically redirect you. And here you can enter your email address. I'll enter an email address that I have, and click the sign up button, and they'll send you a link to get you started. With that link, you'll be able to log in and create an account. And the website there is swiftriver.io, and it'll automatically redirect you to the login page. I've already signed up, so I'm going to just go ahead and log in here. And oops, let me try this again. Oh, actually, they need, it's your email address that they want. And I'm going to say remember me so I can just log in next time straight away. And in this example here, here is the dashboard, the home page, and so the main aspect, the main part of a SwiftRiver is actually the river. And once you define your river, you can define subsets of that river called buckets, where you pull information from that. But your main river is what's going to be pulling out the Twitter feeds and the RSS feeds. And let's get rid of that. And so the first thing you want to do, and in fact we're going to do a test here, is come up with a name for your river. And in our example here, we're going to focus on the Puget Sound area of the Pacific Northwest. The Puget Sound is located in the state of Washington, up in the northwest corner here, getting up into the British Columbia area. And they're the Seattle-Tacoma Olympia area, stretching all the way up to Everett and beyond, is the Puget Sound region, and it is prone to flooding. And so we're going to simulate an incident where the entire Puget Sound is flooded, and we're going to create subset buckets from our river relevant to each of the regions and municipalities for the Puget Sound area. So the first thing we're going to do is come to our dashboard here, and under rivers, let's go ahead and click the river, and let's say create a new river. So here on the create a new river page, we first enter a name, and we're just going to call this, we'll call it Puget Sound Flood Test. Who can see it, public or private? The private would be collaborators, other people on the SwiftRiver page. We're going to say public, and then we're going to say next. And now that we've defined the river, we defined the channel. And the channel, again, is the source of the information that goes into that river. And a channel, in terms of SwiftRiver, is either an RSS feed or a Twitter feed, either a username or a keyword. So for this tutorial here, we're just going to do a Twitter feed. So we'll say, we'll just add the Twitter feed here. And then under the Twitter parameter, we can enter a keyword or a user. So we're going to say click keyword, and it's saying you can enter single keywords, keywords in double quotes, and you can use the comma to separate them. In our case, we're simply just going to use the keyword Puget, the hashtag, so hash Puget Sound Flood Test, and then we click save. If we wanted to add another parameter, if we wanted to add another keyword, we could, or we could add a user. And again, a user in Twitter starts with the @ symbol, so we could say @viewpoint_pro if we wanted to. I do a lot of testing with this account, so I actually don't want to keep it. So here our edit button popped up, and here you can make a change to it, or we can just hit that X button to delete it altogether. So for the moment, we just have one keyword, the Puget Sound Test Flood. If we wanted to add an RSS feed, we could, and we simply just enter the URL, the path to our RSS feed. But for now, we're just going to stick with Twitter. Yes, remove this channel. Okay, so we just have the one Twitter feed. And then lastly, we can view our river. And then we have a message here saying your river will be full shortly. SwiftRiver is processing your river. You can view them in a moment. In the meantime, you can jump to your river's webpage or explore today's popular rivers. We're just going to go to the river's webpage. There's nothing to display yet because we haven't posted anything under the Puget Sound flood test. There's likely not going to be anything out there in the general public with that long hashtag. We'll add those next in the next tutorial. And then we'll come back to this area here, and each of those tweets will be added in this section of drops. And we'll add some photos as well, and we'll look at trends. Again, at the moment, it's just an empty river, but we've done the groundwork for setting it up. So join me in the next tutorial where we populate it with some data.